Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
There is quite a bit to talk about in regard to our forecast for Thursday, so let's get right to it. To put it simply, there's still a lot of uncertainty with this forecast, exactly where this front is going to stall out with the colder air to the north and the milder air to the south. Not exactly warm tomorrow. And with that being said, all types of precipitation are possible tomorrow, and the greatest threat for widespread icy roads is going to be later tomorrow evening into tomorrow night into Friday morning as we see temperatures drop like a rock behind all of this moisture. Here's what we've got right now, though. This is across the Wave 31 Thompson Roofing and Construction Skycam network. Notice the clouds off in the distance here in Muscle Shoals, and notice that the temperatures are in the mid-50s. It is cool. It is not exactly cold, and the temperatures overnight, for the most part, hover right around, if not stay just above, the freezing mark at their coldest. That plays a role in tomorrow's forecast. The Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network for the time being is showing that quiet picture. A few clouds here and there. The clouds are going to increase. You saw them in Muscle Shoals as we go through the next several hours. So I'm going to start you at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Notice the showers here across the shoals, and let's just play this out here on future radar. This is now 6 a.m. and notice where the freezing line is up along southern middle Tennessee, right along the state line. Elsewhere, we've got rain farther to the south, really farther toward the southeast. So there's 6 a.m. Now here's all the way to 8 o'clock. The freezing line hasn't really budged very much. Cold rain for most of North Alabama. As we continue on to 9, 10 o'clock, temperatures start dropping a little bit as we get further into the morning and into the early afternoon. So that freezing line starts edging a little bit farther south. Remember, exactly where that sets up is a big determining factor in the kind of precipitation that we see here. I do think that there's the chance that we see a little bit of mix before temperatures rise enough that it's just a cold rain, and then all of this finishes with another round of wintry mix and snow. So sleet's a possibility. Freezing rain is certainly a possibility through southern middle Tennessee. Here's 10 a.m. all the way now to early afternoon, stopped at midday. Things start to quiet down farther west, farther east. We're holding on to that cold rain and the wintry mix still along our northern counties. That's from Madison County northward up into Lincoln County, Tennessee. Past noon, this is when things start to get really cold. Once the moisture pulls off to the east, temperatures drop quickly. So although it's dry by 3 o'clock, this is going to be the key time period as the wind picks up as to whether or not we're going to be able to dry the pavement before all of that starts freezing on the roads as we drop well below freezing Friday morning. All of this in mind, with that winter weather advisory that starts at 4 a.m., lasts until 6 p.m. for all of North Alabama. Of course, that information is scrolling at the top of your screen. So this goes along with the criteria for the winter weather advisory. Southern middle Tennessee counties have that chance at 1 to 2 inches of snow. Lower chances for accumulations farther toward the south, lower confidence in this side of the forecast, half an inch up to an inch of snow in the blue shaded areas. Remember, lower confidence in that. And as we're talking about wind speeds, that's going to be something that really does play a factor in how we're able to dry the pavement before all of that can freeze. Look at the forecast temperatures here. This is why I'm focusing on how cold it's going to be by tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures starting in the low to mid 30s. By the time we head home from work, we are already in the mid to upper 20s later in the evening. And by the time we wake up Friday morning, 17 degrees. It stays cold all day long. If we do have black ice develop, it is likely going to be with us for a large part of the day on Friday. We'll be right back.